Welcome to video lecture Echoes Material on OML 753 Selection of Material by Vinod Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Rogini College of Engineering and Technology. Today we are going to learn a topic: production processes and equipment for metal. Production process is the process of turning raw metal into pre-made shape for assembly use. For example, the panel that comprises the frame of an automobile are made through custom metal fabrication process, which are usually performed at a fabrication facility and then sent to an auto assembly plant. The first process of production process is cutting. The most commonly used metal fabrication process involving cutting, where sheet of metal are split into halves that are smaller section. In a lot of applications, the metal being cut is freshly made and has to be shaped into anything in particular. In other applications, pre-shaped metal like bars and measured panels are submitted for cutting. The next production process is folding. It is also a more complicated process of metal fabrication. Involves folding, where a metal surface is manipulated to shape at a certain angle with a certain folding application. The intent is to make the metal surface fold at a 90-degree angle or something else that is either move or less blunt. The next process is welding. Along with cutting, welding is one of the most popular metal fabrication process among craft. The process of welding involves the joining of two separate metal parts. The part used in a welding application could be sheet, panel, bars, or shape. As long as a part are made of metal, it really does not matter. Welding is achieved through a numerous method and tools type. Often, welding is achieved through application of heat along with parts where two pieces are meant to be joined. The next process is machining. When a machine is used to remove portion from a piece of metal, the process is known as machining. The process is performed on the lathe, which will rotate the metal against tool that trim corners and edges to cut the piece down to a desired shape or measurement. In other machining application, a hole or set of holes will be performed directly through a metal surface. As such, the metal drill could be classified as a machining tool. The next process is punching. When holes are formed in a piece of metal, the process involved consists of punching, where metal is placed under a die and submitted to a punch by a drill. For the punch to be correct size, the circumference of a drill must slot correctly through the die. Punching falls into one of two subcategories based on the intention of a given application. And the next process is shearing. For sheet of metal that requires long cut, the process is known as shearing. In some cases, the sheet is fed horizontally through a metal cutting machine. In other application, the metal cutting tool is applied vertically against the length of a flat metal sheet. The last process is jamming. Punching is not the only metal fabrication process to utilize a die. In some application, however, the intention is not to form a hole but to slice a certain portion of a metal sheet without penetrating. For application like this, the process of stamping is used to form certain shape, letter or images within a metal sheet or panel. In effect, metal stamping is similar to relief carving in wood or marble, etc. Thank you.